What is up, everyone? Today I'm going to be talking about how you can gain more arcane dust and improve your card collection. So to start off there is many ways you can gain arcane dust. The one that you probably know is if you go to my collection and then you look at your current cards. Um, if they are not a basic or level based card, such as common, rare, epic, or legendary cards, for example, Earth and Scales, you can disenchant them for Arcane Dust. So the rule is if it's a common, I believe this is the normals. I don't have this memorized, but if it's a common, then you can disenchant it for 5 dust. If it's a rare, you can disenchant it for 20 dust, and if it's an epic, you can disenchant it for 100 dust. If it's a legendary, let me just check. Yeah, epics are disenchant for 100 dust, and a legendary you can disenchant for 400 dust. But if the cards are gold, you can disenchant them for the enchantment value, which is 400 for epics, 100 for rares, 40 for commons, and 4,200, I believe. Well, no, 1,600 for legendaries. So to start off so this is the most basic stuff, and it's mainly for you beginners. But if you go to crafting, and then there's usually a button right here, the right above my arcane dust, the gray thing that looks like a penis. That is if you have extra cards that you won't be able to use, it as a mass and disenchant button. So generally, you want to hit that button. But if you look at your cards and you have, for example, let's say an epic card that you feel like is really powerful, and you have 3 of them, so you can disenchant one. Generally, I would save that one and disenchant it if it gets nerfed. Because if it gets nerfed, you can disenchant it for full value. So that's always worth it. So on the same note, disenchanting legendaries of the classic sets are generally not a good idea, mainly because they're standard forever. Um, and you don't want to disenchant those because my greatest regret is I disenchanted Blood Mage Thalnos, which is a very good card, and I believe it's a classic card. So standard forever, and it's one of the best cards. So all I got was 400 Arcane Dust, and now in order to get that back, I need 1,600 Arcane Dust. So it's just not really worth it to disenchant standard legendaries. But if you really want to disenchant your wild legendaries, I'd say that's okay. But yeah, so I have to say about that. So now I'm going to talk about ways to improve your card collection on the non-Arcane Dust route. So if you go to your shop, every single card pack costs 100 gold, with an exception of those that are the bundles, which cost real money. So generally, I don't spend any money on this game, so I have yet to buy any of that. The only one I suggest beginners buy is the beginner's starting bundle, because I think that's a very good deal. And unless you really want a legendary from these older packs, I advise not to get them, mainly because they're gonna go out of rotation sooner than the newer packs. So I just get the newer packs. So right now there's the Boomsday Project, which is a $50 for 50 pack and a golden legendary. This is probably good for you beginners if you really want to get started in this game. Mainly because the 50 packs is usually a lot more than $50, and you get a golden legendary, which if you don't like, you can disenchant. So that's always a good deal. So you may be wondering how you get gold. So the best ways I found to get gold is, all right, first let's go off how you can get gold. So if you go to quests, you can see that doing certain quests will get you gold, and then some will get you packs. And as you can see, I don't play too much solo adventures, so I still have not finished the this monster hunt quest. But if you're a beginning player, I suggest you do that because the monster hunt quests don't really require good cards to complete, and also complete the quests that give you gold. And if you really don't want to complete it, once a day you can rotate a quest out. So if you click quest, there's a rotate button. Okay, so how else can you get coins? So if you go to Tavern Ball or Play Mode, every 3 games you play, you get 10 gold. I believe it's a maximum of 150 gold. So that is probably a more slower way if you just want to grind it out. That works. Certain solo adventures can get you packs, but not gold. So if you really want to save up gold to like buy a certain pack, those don't really work. So yeah. So certain packs such as the Witchwood, you get a card back if you complete. I believe this one here gives you legendaries. Frozen Throne, I believe. I'm not sure what you can get from that, but come on, let me out of this. All right. Okay, now just let me exit out here. So the best way, hands down, to get more gold if you're I'd say a decent player is the arena. Currently, I don't have enough gold to enter arena right now. Ironic how I'm making a gold video, but so for either $1 or $150, you can enter the arena. So how arena works is you draft cards, you draft a hero. Everyone drafts cards, so your current card collection won't do anything. So yeah. So mainly this is more skill based. There's a little bit of RNG involved when it comes to drafting. Sometimes you might not get the good cards, you know. So I advise, if you literally just started playing the game and you're kind of horrible, then I suggest not doing arena because you lose money if you don't get 3 to 4 wins. So if you get past 3 to 4 wins, you generally benefit, and as a reward, you'll usually get a card pack, Arcane Dust, and /or gold. So which you could use to buy more packs. So these are usually I get, enough wins to where I profit or at least break even. But it happens to everyone. If you don't draft well, you can certainly lose lots of gold because you only get 0 to 1 win or something, and then yeah, so that's horrible. So watch some videos. I suggest videos by Trump on the arena are very good, and you can just watch good players play and hopefully get better. So yeah. So on a similar note, on the 10, every 3 wins you get 10 gold. I suggest playing the Tavern Balls, mainly because they generally, first of all, they're easier to win than normal play games because you get everyone gets similar decks unless one of those challenges asks you to make a deck. Generally, for example, this one, the Shift Con here, it does not require you to make your own deck, which is great. So the first time you win a Tavern Ball, you get a free chest, and a free card pack. As you can see, my chest is open, so I got the card pack. So it doesn't matter how much you win. No matter how much you win, you'll get the same card pack. So that's always good. You just maybe get lucky, get some legendaries. All right, I'm going to talk about one more thing. So every season, if you win 5 games, you get a season chest, which I think includes 1 golden card if you only get 5 wins. The more wins you get, the more you upgrade your chest. And, so on and so forth. And then at the end of the season, which is once every month, you get a better chest, which is always good. So, yeah, that's all I have for how to make gold and arcane dust and improve your collection video. So, yeah, thanks for watching.